Anyway, looking at Dale. Dale is running standard 3DDs, gearing, gearing, daring, and then they're running Nevsky, Venezia, Des Moines, Stalingrad with a Yamato and a Burgone.
On the side of XPN, they've got Shima, Daring, Kleber, triple Des Moines, and Henri, believe it or not, and double Montana.
Interesting on the
Yeah,
Henri.
we haven't seen that. I wonder what they've banned.
Yeah, I would love to. Let me see if I can find out what they've banned while the game's starting. You find that out. I'll take a quick look, see if what's been banned. Okay. What has been banned is as follows. Marceau and Moskva.
So that triggers Henri, and it looks like they're bringing. I mean, Warriors Path. We haven't seen this play just yet. Most of the action, I feel like, is going to happen on the corners of C and B, and then intermixed in A. There's not a lot of really good angles.
We shall see how. I expect it to be in the EF7. There's going to be a fight in the EF7 at some point, I think. Like, I would be shocked if you don't have a fight in that EF7 squares at some point here. Like, I would be absolutely shocked.
It looks like we're getting back our team. Okay. All right, the world is better.
Anyway, looking at this, we're getting a strong push by Dale to A. 5 ships, Gearing, Nevsky, Venezia, Des Moines, and Yami. Meanwhile, they're putting the Daring up the middle with the Stalingrad going to the island we've talked about at G6. The Burgone is going with the Gearing towards C, so a small push towards C.
Well, Dale's definitely making a concerted effort towards A. The Kleber on XPN side is already in B and capping, and it looks like it's going to make the Daring shear off. XPN,
he can't push in. He pushes in. He gets within range of the Des Moines potato armor radars, and that's a Daring that's like, uh-oh.
Yeah, well, and the next major fight looks like it's going to be over C. So if you look at this map, B and C are slightly closer together, and you can put cruisers to be able to cover both of them in a lot of protection. There's a big dead zone between A and B, and
shots out from the Yamato. Not sure on what. Oh, Daring spotted. Oh, he took a chunk from the Kleber.
Kleber is messing him up
as well.
Does he still have him spotted? No, he just went dark.
Oh, and the Daring did take a shot from the Montana. So 6K off the Daring, and you didn't get any value. Now, I'm surprised. Has the Stalingrad? I'm surprised if the Stalingrad hasn't radared yet. Again, I guess they're saying we probably can't see the Kleber. It's not worth it, which is, I mean, makes sense. Looking at A, this is interesting. The Gearing's completely avoiding the cap, while the Daring is pushing in. This is interesting. That's fine. So as we look at this, C is being avoided by everyone. I mean, I don't see a challenge on C happening by either team for the time being. Burgone's going to dodge those torps easily. That's going to be just sitting where it is. Oh, Kleber took damage. That must have been a Stalingrad radar or something, but the Daring is taking the damage back now. And A is being capped, so they're giving up the early caps to XPN.
Yeah, and it looks like C is only Des Moines Shima versus a backwards Burgone, so if the Shima's going to be able to get around and get some torps on him, that may be a big difference maker.
Yeah, the torps have already gone out. This will be interesting. The Des Moines is in the much better spot here. Yeah, Shima already dumped torps earlier. Interesting thing is this Des Moines. If the Gearing tries to take the cap at all, the Des Moines is in a perfect spot to radar him, force him out. So we're going to just keep an eye out. It'll be interesting. So 100-point lead. Health is basically the same. That Des Moines of SEAL Team 6 is in a really awkward spot, though.
Yeah, and with Nevsky and Venezia shooting at him. And Des Moines.
Oh!
Yami over the island!
Yami says Kobe. And that's a dead Des Moines. And there's our first big play of the game.
And with that, a health advantage swing of about 40,000.
Oh, yeah. That being said, they're still up in the lead. And even with the Gearing pushing in, the Des Moines going to know pretty soon the Gearing's in the cap.
Well, and what are they going to do to dislodge this Kleber? The Daring's poking out again. It looks like the Stolly's going to...
Is that Radar or Hydro? That was Hydro, because the Gearing is not spotted. But once again, okay, you're stopping C, but
Daring is spotted in A.
Oh, now he
and
is.
Gearing's in smoke, being able to farm
Oh,
him.
look
He
at what
needs
they're
to get
doing at
out.
B now. That Stalingrad's pushing in. That Monty, though. The Stalingrad's going to give broadside to a Monty if he's not careful.
Well, I think the Monty is
Yeah.
paying a lot of attention to what's happening at A, because this Daring is just
Oh,
getting
there's some
chunked down.
chunks.
He's already down 10K, and the Des Moines is still shooting at him.
Yeah. And I'm just watching, and the Gearing at C is being chunked down as well.
All right, Kleber's in a fight now with Stalingrad and Daring.
Yep, Des Moines
The
there
Des
to
Moines
assist.
is there to help. So
Expect
this
them
is
to be-
important. Make when you're watching this, see how all of these destroyers, when they're getting into fights, they have some support.
Yeah. Oh, but that Daring it might not matter if that Daring has support. He's trying to heal.
Overpushed. Gearing's overpushed,
Yeah.
but he's dark.
Okay.
That
so
Daring was spotting him.
now the points lead is 130. The health is still a 50,000 difference. That Daring though has really been making to pay in the B, and now the Kleber's just gonna say, "Hey, I'm gonna open water gunboat this Stalingrad for a bit, because why not?"
Well, take a look at A. XPN's got 3 people there to the Bourgogne and Gearing, and right now they're not getting a ton of value for it. Right now, the Bourgogne has only lost 20,000 health. The Daring has lost 5,000, and the A side is getting smashed.
Okay, Gearing dodged the torps that went straight at him, which was narrow. Nevsky is looking like he's a good spot to dodge the torps going at him. But this will be interesting to see. So the points differential has stabilized for the time being at 150. Health difference is 70,000 now. 70,000 right now.
Well, and Stalin, the Montana has put out shots on Stalin. He is in capping the Kleber's open water gunboating, but he's backing out away from it. And it looks like they're going to be able to get B with the Daring smoking the Stalingrad.
Yeah, this will
They've
be
got to do
interesting.
something at A.
A is where you have the advantage. You need to do something because you're not winning at B. The Kleber has taken so much damage, there's not much you can do. Henri, the Henri choice, I'm interested why the Henri, what they thought the Henri was going to be able to do at this map. I'll have to ask them that.
I mean, in our scrims when we went against what's the German one? I'm the Hindi.
Hindi.
Getting a Hindi on the outside really displaced a lot of our ships, and you leave him alone for the most part, and he's being left alone for the most part. And if he's able to burn some stuff down, then he can disrupt a lot of things. Gearing is being shot by the Kleber. He is spotted. He's getting chunked down. Meanwhile, the Shima's got good torps. It looks like on the smoke of the Gearing, he is going to be able to escape them.
Yeah.
And again, this Bourgogne is he's only lost 4,000 health since we've last seen him. He's doing a really good job holding that flank.
Yeah, this will be interesting to watch. So now we're starting to see the rotation. Look at the Montana. They're saying, hey, we can leave the Des Moines there. You're not going to be able to take C with the Des Moines left there. We'll rotate the Shima and the Monty through the middle over to B to put the pressure on you.
Yeah, and they need to do it. This Montana is taking shots at the Venezia, it looks like.
Who's shooting at the
But
Stalingrad?
doesn't quite have the angle. It doesn't have the angle on the Stalingrad.
Yeah.
Des Moines, he's being counter line toward.
Other Montana shooting at the Stalingrad now. Forgot they had 2. So.
Well, and plunging fire on the Stali, he can do some work.
Oh, and the Stali just got chunked. 13K. That's a big chunk. And with
Gearing's got long range torps on the Montana. If he doesn't move, those may be trouble.
Yeah. But the points lead is
still Henri is all alone against 3 people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but the Henri's in a position to make that work.
I don't know. He's gonna die. Yami should just. Oh, he overpens him.
Yeah. Interesting.
Backing up Henri is not a happy place.
Yeah. At B, they are starting to put the work. The Daring's smoking up the Kleber, so the Kleber can just chunk the Stalingrad, and that's going to be disgusting for a while. Because that Stalingrad is spotted, and he's taking damage now. 35. Ooh, that Montana just chunked him. And the Kleber's just putting out as many shots as he can. Stalingrad has DCP'd recently, so if the Stalingrad stays... Stalingrad is dark. I was going to say, if the Stalingrad doesn't stay dark, he'll get chunked by that Kleber and burned. Now, this is definitely an interesting position. Gearing launching torps on the Montana. Shimakaze should spot those.
Look at this Gearing.
And the
The
Montana
gearing
should
is
know he has to
behind
move.
enemy lines going for Jim D.
Yeah.
That may be problems for him. The Henri has managed somehow against a Nevsky and a Yami to mitigate a ton of that damage, and you got to give XPN credit.
Yeah.
They had an advantage at C. They weren't doing much with it, so they rotated, and now the Montana has more things to shoot at. He is getting torped from both angles, and the
That's a
Shima's
dead
moved over.
Montana.
I think it's a dead Montana.
If that's not a dead Montana, that is a amazing set of dodges. Actually, wait, hold on. He conga lined those a little too much, I think. I think he did conga those.
Like, why? And you got to ask yourself, why do you need 12 of them to hit when you only need
Crossfire.
one of them?
Daring is getting. Oh, Daring's almost gone. Daring's almost gone.
He lives.
Yeah, for the moment, but yeah.
Yeah, well, he's going to be
But
chunked
look at
down.
the time,
They're
though.
focus firing him.
Now, it is increased to 100,000 health differential, but the issue is the caps. Because since X-Pen still has 2 battleships alive for the moment, you can't push the Stalingrad in. Montana is looking like it's going down, but you start pushing the Stalingrad in, look what happens to him. He starts getting chunked. He's down to 35k already. And the other Montana is saying, "Hi, Stalingrad. Nice to meet you."
Well, let's take a look at these Stali Torps.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like they're going to have the angle. No,
they're not going to have the angle. Montana of Booking It is about to go down. That'll close the gap a little bit.
Ooh,
oh,
Gearing,
wait, he got the heal.
Gearing, he got caught. Is he spotted? There went the Kleber to the Stali.
Oh,
so that's the
big.
second time the Gearing has been really, really close to the Daring, and the Daring smoked up.
Yeah. That's a dead Montana, and he's second as well.
Yeah, this is looking good for Dale.
This is interesting. They're pushing the Burgoyne over to C, which is smart. And I'm surprised the Montana's not dead yet. There's the Des Moines radar. So what have they found with that radar? They know where the Gearing is. They just spotted the Daring. There goes the Montana. So it is tight, but the difference is that 90,000 health. There's that 90,000 health differential.
Well, Potato Armor is full health, but he just got chunked there.
But he's also burning a Stalingrad. The Stalingrad's burning. Or no, he just DCP'd.
Well, they still have all 9 ships. They've got a 3-ship advantage. Dale just has to be... They have to be smart about this. Yeah. They do have to get that Burgoyne into sea.
Yeah. Oh, wait,
Once Daring
might be dead. Daring might be dead. Oh, one shot, and the Daring's dead. Ooh, okay.
I mean... Yeah. Dale has been... Look at these crossbows, man.
C, so that's going to stop the lead. It's really, what can your battleships do? You need to get that Stalingrad off the field. He keeps healing.
The Daring is spotted. He's down 1 shot. Phoenix. There's Des Moines shots at him.
Yeah.
And the Gearing spots him. He's dead.
Oh.
Boom. Nope. Gearing misses.
Gearing misses. And that he should die right here. Yeah?
Yeah.
But look at the trade he took. He lost 4k health there to get 800 because he missed that first shot. Now, that puts them in a real good spot, but what about these shells? Oh, and the Montana says,
wow,
good night, Gearing.
Okay.
So 7 minutes left, 3-ship differential, 70,000 health differential, but this should be Dale's game, but this is still tight. That Stalingrad has too much health is the problem.
Yeah, and I like where this Des Moines is sitting. He's able to keep this Gearing at bay. The only problem is the Burgoyne's should be able to wrap around and do something about it. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, Burgoyne has to, because their Stalingrad's getting lit again, and if the Montana has a shot on him, there we go, here comes the shot. That might be it for the Stalingrad. Oh, but look at the Des Moines. Des Moines is getting shot too. No.
Well, and is Henri completely not shooting at this point? Yeah, there's nothing spotted for him. Yeah. They've just eliminated his ability to shoot at anything.
So they get the Stalingrad back out, but he's down to 10k again. So where's the what's the play here? What's the play here? What's the play here? If you're X-Pen, the play is you've got to find a ship to kill because you're down. You're losing 2 points every time a cap ticks, and your Des Moines
just got cranked.
Hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, he did crank that Venezia though. He did just crank that Venezia back.
Yeah, but he's taken too much damage for it. He's gonna get one good try at killing the Venezia.
Nope, not
but
even
that's
a good
trade.
Not even a good try.
He turned in. Yep. So he poked out a little too much because he was afraid of the Burgoyne, who incidentally didn't threaten him. They are keeping the points close, but once this Des Moines goes down,
Yep, there we go.
unless they can
Where's
kill
the...
the Stolly,
You got a minute left. You can't get into any of the caps. Where's the kill coming? Where's the kill? Montana might have it right here. Oh, and he does. He does. Wow.
okay, takes out the
Oh,
Stalingrad, so that gives him a little bit of time
Henri's spotted. Henri's pushing. They're pushing over
against
against a
Nevsky and Des Moines. And the 500 health daring shoots. Did he see him? He didn't.
I mean, I would probably, if I'm him,
could
I'm
be
trying
a
to shoot
blind.
him
I
in the
would
smoke.
blind shoot. If you knew he was that low, I would
Yeah,
blind
he's
shoot.
turning. He's turning. I would blind shoot. Nope, he's gonna keep it. I can understand why, but I would take the blind chance. 'Cause we
Guaranteed
know he's
damage
low.
on a Nevsky.
Yeah. Minute 12, so this game
Oh,
is
look
still...
at this Montana's.
There
He's
goes the
taking
Henri.
a
36
lot.
seconds. 36
4 torps
seconds.
on the Montana.
Yeah.
Good torps by a 500 HP daring. Proof that
Mhm.
even if you're super low health, if you conserve and the right time comes around, you can still do big damage for your team. 22 seconds
Absolutely.
left.
And this might be a dead Montana here. Nope. Shots were late.
I mean, he just ate 4 torps. Now the daring's open
And I
water
mean-
gunboating behind the island. I think this game's over.
I think you're right. I don't see any way in 6 seconds. So your winner will be moving on in the winners bracket is Dale. Well played to both teams. Dale does take it over XPN 2-1. XPN is not eliminated. They will go play the tiebreaker to move to group stage 2, but Dale can sit back and relax. Your job is done.